Welcome back to my channel where I love to talk about photography, I love to talk about travel, covering different cultures and artistic influences. So today I'm going to take you to a new country which is called Bosnia and Herzegovina. A little bit of context about Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina was part of a country which was called Yugoslavia. As our guide explained, despite all the criticism because Yugoslavia was considered being a dictatorship with its ruler called Tito, he said population used to live together. And why did they manage to live peacefully together? Because they were nationals of Yugoslavia first. They had their religion. People were nationals first and everybody was living peacefully together. Non-Christian people who were celebrating Christmas, non-Muslim people who were celebrating Eid, everybody was living peacefully together. This all changed with the Bosnian War, which created quite a lot of havoc. Nowadays, he said he's happy that everybody is living peacefully together, but at the moment it's more about segregation, about the religion, rather than nationals living together. But first of all, a little bit of an introduction. I took this trip while I was based in Dubrovnik, and I decided to take some day trips out of Dubrovnik, and one offer was Mostar. I don't know if you ever heard of the name of Mostar, but for me Mostar was really symbolic. This name is attached to the Bosnian War because the Stari Most, which is the famous bridge in Mostar, which has been built around the 15th century, has been destroyed. It was inaugurated by Prince Charles in 2004. What I want to do is really to take you around Mostar. It's a beautiful city. I definitely recommend that you visit the bridge. It's absolutely striking. It's a beautiful piece of architecture. For me, going there, of course, was feeling a bit emotional because I knew what was happening there. I saw the horrible images on European daytime TV. When I had the opportunity, I saw the name of Mostar. Yeah, I definitely wanted to go because for me, Mostar has become a sign of hope. Every year, there's a competition of people jumping from the bridge. When I was standing there was somebody standing on the bridge. I didn't know. I was not patient enough to wait for him. And our guide explained, yes, there are some people jumping from the bridge, but are waiting to get enough money from the tourists to do the jump. So I guess he didn't get enough money or he didn't get enough attention. But it was pretty striking to see him standing on top of the bridge. And I was like, oh my gosh, is he going to jump or not? But then I decided to leave because I only had a little bit of time before our bus was moving on to the Kravice Waterfalls. In this video, I'm going to take you around Mostar, my favorite spot to photograph around the bridge, my impression of Bosnia. So I'm going to take you to the Kravice Waterfall. Stay tuned with me. Please like, share, comment. Let me know how I can improve this video. I can't wait to read your comments. Stay tuned for my next video next week where I'm going to take you around the Elafiti Island. I was really taken by the landscape in Bosnia, the wilderness, the greenery, absolutely beautiful landscape. And this is one of the crooked bridge in Mostar, and we arrived by the north side. Our guide took us to the Stari Most, to the best point to see. So this is the famous bridge which was built in the 15th century, completely destroyed during the Bosnian War and rebuilt in 2004. Can you spot the guy on the top? Our guide explained it's usually a guy, they're gonna jump, but they're waiting for money. Not enough people chipped in. And I love this ballet of the boats on the river, especially with the color. This green color is from copper, geological copper on the river. I love to spot red boats. For me, this is with a highlight, and this is probably one of the best spots to photograph the bridge. I would have loved to do a tour on a boat. I think probably also one of the best spots. Just you can hire a boat, you can go on a tour on a boat. And I love watching the other people. It's very crowded. Everybody is here for the Stari Most. But it's such a beautiful piece of architecture. Don't you agree? I was really taken by it. I thought, wow, I was standing there. And this is the bazaar where you can buy craft and jewelry, but also clothes, carpets. It's a very lively place. This is the old town of Mostar, so Mostar is much bigger than that, but I spend most of my time in the old town. And I loved watching the people, looking at the shops, taking time to discover a little bit of this town. And this is the Kravice Waterfall, so this is a place like spending time like on holidays. Unfortunately, I didn't try the water. I heard it was pretty cold, but my main focus, of course, was to photograph people, was to photograph the interaction, do some videos to show you the place. It's definitely a place I think you must have a fantastic time, and I just loved sitting at the bar, watching people, having a drink, and also spending my time walking around, doing a bit of also black and white photography. I was really lucky because the weather was fantastic. It was gorgeous. I just spent my time watching the interaction of people, photographing the bar, the kayaks, the different colors. There's a lot of greenery here, there's a lot of reds, so I love the mix of color, the vibe of between green and red. So this was my main focus here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to read your comments and see you soon again. Thank you. Bye.